Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
That little word certified on a facial recognition product, it doesn't mean your data can't be stolen. It means a company proved certain safety systems exist, not that those systems can't fail. And that gap between what people think it means and what it actually means, it's bigger than you'd expect. If you've ever trusted a badge, a seal, or a certified secure label on anything, this one's for you. Because your face, your photo, your identity sits in databases run by companies that wave that word around. And most of us assume certified is a promise that nothing bad will happen. It isn't. So today I want to teach you what that word actually verifies and the 3 simple questions that cut right through the marketing. So what does certification really check? Let's start with the honest version. Certification for identity and biometric companies looks at 3 specific areas. Who can get to your data? Whether that access gets recorded. And whether the company can spot and respond to a break-in. That's it. It proves those systems are in place, not that they're bulletproof. The best way to picture this comes straight from the source material, a building inspection. An inspector walks through and confirms the fire exits exist, the wiring is safe, the emergency plan is written down. But passing that inspection doesn't mean a fire will never start. It just means that if one does, there's a record of who was in the building, when they arrived, and what they did. That first control area is access control. In plain terms, who gets to open which door? For facial comparison software, a junior analyst shouldn't be able to read another investigator's case files. And the front desk staff shouldn't be able to touch the algorithm. Every person gets exactly the access their job needs, and nothing more. The second area is logging, what the standards call audit and accountability. Every action gets tracked. Who signed in? Who opened a comparison result? What they did with it? For the rest of us, that means if your face gets pulled up in a database, there's supposed to be a trail showing exactly who looked. Now here's a detail that surprised me. Most logging failures don't happen because a company lacks the fancy software. They happen because nobody actually reviews the logs. According to security assessors, a company can own expensive monitoring tools and still flunk certification simply because no one reads what those tools record. The tool has to exist, and the habit of checking it has to exist too. There's one more piece that matters for smaller firms. Every user has to get a unique login. Shared passwords or generic accounts. Automatic violation. Because if 5 people use one login, you can't trace who did what. And a lot of small investigation shops treat their passwords pretty casually. Here's the part that changes how you should read that seal. Take the big federal program, the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. It has 3 levels, and at the higher ones, an outside auditor only checks in once every 3 years. So a company certified in 2024 could quietly change its whole setup by 2027 and still be waving the same badge. So here's the thing that flips the whole picture. Certification isn't a guarantee that nothing will go wrong. It's proof that if something does go wrong, the company can tell you who, when, and how. It's an assurance of discipline, not a promise of immunity. So let me leave you with this simple version. Certified doesn't mean your data can't leak. It means someone checked that the company controls, who sees your data and keeps a record of it. And that check was true on one day years ago. The next time you see that word, you don't have to feel powerless or fooled. You just have to ask 3 questions. Who can access my files? Are those accesses logged? And can you show me your breach plan? The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.